Yes, guys, good morning to all. I will now do a walk video in Bridgetown, Barbados. Once again, starting from the Golden Square Freedom Park. Again, this is Nelson Street here in Bridgetown. And this is the Golden Square Freedom Park in Bridgetown, which was on the site of the former National Insurance Scheme building. Golden Square Freedom Park is dedicated in honor and memory of the Right Excellent Clement Osborne Payne, who is a national hero of Barbados, a Trinidadian born to Belgian parents. We have lots of performances, lots of activities. Yes, guys. So this was the site of the former National Insurance Scheme building and fire station, which later was demolished in 2020 to make way for the new Golden Square Freedom Park. Clement Payne bus, Clement Payne statue. It's called a bus, BUSD. The Right Excellent Clement Osborne Payne, born 1904 and died in 1941, national hero of Barbados. He preached the gospel of self-respect to an organization to one oppressed people who were inspired to acts of heroic resistance by his indomitable spirit. He was one of the catalysts of the social and political revolution that gave rise to modern Barbados. This bus was presented to the government and people of Barbados by the Clement Payne movement. Sculptor Arthur Edwards. His slogan was educate, speak, agitate, but don't violate. That's because the Clement Payne monument here in Golden Square Freedom Park in Bridgetown. That's guys, all the Golden Square Freedom Park, where the old National Insurance Scheme building was, and also the fire service, Barbados Fire Service. A brief history of the Golden Square Freedom Park. Golden Square Village, sorry. A history of the Golden Square Village, which is in Bridgetown. This is the south side of Bridgetown. Oh, the Golden Square Freedom Park. So the fire service was here first in 1955. And then the National Insurance building moved here in 1967. This is carnival season in Barbados, popover season. This is the old Empire Cinema and Theatre here. You see the Bethel Methodist Church over here. At the corner here, the Bethel Methodist Church, which dates back to 1844, and the Old Empire Cinema and Theatre, which closed down in the late 80s or early 90s. The Old Empire Cinema and Theatre. So this is Bridgetown, Barbados. This is the country's capital. And this is Providence Street, which was a bus stand years ago. This was a bus stand where the yellow buses used to load from up until 2020, when they moved them from here because they were demolishing the old NIS building, National Insurance Scheme building. Okay, towards the old towards the Fairchurch Street, old Fairchurch Street bus terminal, which has been renamed the Granville Williams Bus Terminal, named after former spiritual Baptist leader Granville Williams, who used to hold meetings outside of this bus terminal years ago when it was a bus stand. And this was also the train station as well, years ago between 1873 and 1937. For the train that used to run from Bridgetown to Bellplain and St. Andrew, and they used to load from here. Buses from this terminal will take you to destinations in the south and east of the island. Looking up towards the Charles Duncan O'Neill Bridge. Charles Duncan O'Neill is also another national hero here in Barbados. Charles Duncan O'Neill. And this is Independence Square now, the Republic Bank here, which was once Barbados National Bank. This is Independence Square in Bridgetown. Independence Square in Bridgetown. Independence Square was once a car park, and then in 2007, sorry, when Dame Billy Miller was still the Member of Parliament for Bridgetown and the city, she transformed Independence Square from being just a mere car park to a place where persons can sit down and enjoy, relax, and enjoy the sights and the sounds of the city. That's the Speedbird house here with Dave's Butt Store. Or Independence Square in Bridgetown. Looking at Speedbird house of Dave's Butt Store and the sports and games and the Going Places travel company. And this is the library here, the new library, which was a replacement for the old one, which was further down in town. This is the new library here where the Modern Living Appliance store is. Independence Square again. And this is the statue of our first Prime Minister, father of independence and national hero, the Right Excellent Errol Walton Barrow. He's the one who led us into independence on the night of the 30th of November 1966. He was also the leader of the Democratic Labour Party. He was the Premier of Barbados from 1961 to 66, first Prime Minister of Barbados from 1966 to 76, and he gained the government again from 1986 to 1987 when he died in office. And he's also a national hero. The Right Excellent Errol Walton Barrow is a national hero of Barbados. He was born the 21st of January 1920 and died the 1st of June 1987. Yes guys, the library here in town. And this is the fountain at Independence Square as well, which was also fixed and constructed when Dame Billy Miller was a member of parliament for the city of Bridgetown. He created this fountain as well. So this is the National Library Service here, and it was a former Modern Living appliance store. Fountain here in Bridgetown. Independence Square. Independence Square was redeveloped by the Barbados Tourism Investment Inc. and officially opened on the 21st of January 2007 by the Honorable Dame Billy Antoinette Miller, Member of Parliament for the City of Bridgetown, Senior Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade. That's the swing bridge that is about to lift again. The bridge is about to lift again, the swing bridge. So again, this is the Independence Arch in Bridgetown. That's because the bridge is lifting again. Chamberlain Bridge is lifting again. So let's start before this bridge lifts to let large vessels across the sea. So the bridge is lifting again. So before I close, this bridge used to swing years ago, in years gone by. You can see that it's lifting to let a large vessel across. I come back over to the Bridgetown Mall, known as the Bridge Street Mall, and you can see the Granville Williams bus terminal here again, and the Bridge Street Mall here, which was once Supercenter Supermarket, then it was Julienne Supermarket, then Trimark Supermarket. Now it is Bridgetown Bridge Street Mall. So this bridge used to swing years ago, back in the day. Now it lifts to let large vessels across the sea. All bridge house here. That's the Chamberlain Bridge. This bridge used to swing years ago, but now it lifts now to let large vessels across the sea. And this bridge was also open to vehicular traffic up until the late 90s, when they closed it off to vehicular traffic. So this is all the corinage here, known as the wharf. Here, the waterfront. The bridge is now closing back down. And you can see the Parliament building in the background, which is the third oldest Parliament in the Western Hemisphere. The Parliament building, which dates back to 1675. And it is the third oldest Parliament in the Western Hemisphere. You can see the Treasury building here, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building, which is now closed. So the bridge is now closing back down. This bridge was constructed and refurbished between 2005 and 2006 when Dame Billy Miller was a member of parliament for the city of Bridgetown. She also refurbished this bridge, so she transformed Independence Square from being a car park to a city park. She refurbished the bridge. the Chamberlain Bridge, and she did many more things for the city of Bridgetown.
Everything in Barbados, so we're gonna record.
Yes, Cassie.
Cheese,
Yes.
brothers.
Yes, Cassie. Yes. Yes. Yes, Cassie.
You get started yet?
You're not gonna come around there.
You're gonna get more views and get money.
All right. Because all the Chamberlain Bridge now open back up. Pedestrians. So that's good. Now open back up the pedestrians again. Travel on. And looking back towards the Independence Arch, which is over here, I forgot to mention that one, which was constructed here in 1987. And the building with the blue things over the windows is the former Manning's appliance store, which later became the Costa Manning's. This was Manning's at Pierhead. Then it later became the Costa Manning's appliance store. And then Massey took over all the Costa Manning's appliance stores. And then Massey moved into here about 2014, 2015. And then in 2022, May last year, then they closed it down. Massey moved out of here, so there's nothing in there now. So this is the Independence Arch here in Bridgetown. This was constructed in 1987, sorry. And looking at the old Manning's appliance store, which later became the Costa Manning's, and now then it later became Massey afterwards. Now this building is vacant. All the cables name more here. This is all the Bridge House here, which has a number of beachfront restaurants.
Sorry, pal.
Yeah. And this is all the Carinas here, which is better referred to as the wharf. You're going to start to drizzle again. So as I said before, this is the Chamberlain Lift Bridge. It used to swing years ago. Now it only lifts to let large vessels across the sea, and it was transformed into this modern bascule design that it is now. This is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere, which dates back to 1675. You see the Treasury over here, which is the third oldest. I mean, the Treasury building here, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building. So this is the Wickham and Lewis Boardwalk now. It runs along the Wharf Road. And you can see the former Nelson column where the Nelson statue was. Nelson statue was here until the 16th of November 2020 when they took it down from here. Nelson statue was here. The rail is now starting to fall again. So I will make my way down you off-road on the boardwalk. Chocolate restaurant here. First of all, this is the Chamberlain place where Manning's appliance store used to be for a number of years as well, for many decades. Manning's was in there. The rain is not falling. We can back up towards the Treasury building and towards the Chamberlain Bridge and towards which Affect is now. And here was the Manning's appliance store. And there was Manning's showroom. Manning's was in there for many years as well. So there are two Manning's in close proximity. The one by the Independence Arch on the bridge and the one here. This is the first Caribbean Bank on Broad Street, which was once Barclays Bank. And this is Pierre Shepherd, which is now Bridgetown Duty Free Shopping. Former Pierre Shepherd Duty Free department store. So this is the Wickham and Lewis boardwalk. This boardwalk was placed here around 2000 or so. In the 90s it was starting to build, but then it wasn't open fully not until the year 2000 when it was completed. This is the Old Spirit Barn here. All the Corinage here, known as the War. And this is Liverpool Lane through here. That will lead you back to the back of Broad Street. Cash for Gold store here as well. This is the old immigration department here in Bridgetown, where the old immigration was. All here the Corinage. The Jolly Roger and the Harbour Master is usually dock on this side of town, down here by the Corinage, but I haven't seen it dock down here lately. So this is known as the Wharf Road in Bridgetown. And this is Caverns Lane, where you can see the back of the old Manning's building as well. Caverns Lane, where a number of what should I say, years ago a lot of the shipping agencies used to be down here. And this was the old harbour years ago, where the people used to offload the fruits and sell them, bananas and so on. This was the old harbour years ago. People used to offload the fruits and things and sell them. Yes guys, so this is all Bridgetown. Now to the lower end of Bridgetown, known as the western end. Caverns here, looking back to where the old Manning store used to be. Tranquility Cruises ship here. And this is Carlisle House Car Park. Car Park, of which you ended up the boardwalk. So this is the lower end of Bridgetown. This is the western end of Bridgetown, and they have a lot of parties along this side of town. Especially now it's carnival time, pop over time. They're gonna have a lot of parties at this time of the year. All the tropical cruises and tranquility cruises, a lot of cruise boats is docked on this side of town. And we are in close proximity to the Bridgetown Port and the Water Harbour as well. And this is Carlisle House where the telephone company was when it was cable and wireless. When cable and wireless in Barbados was referred to as Bartel. So back up to board. Boardwalk. Now left the boardwalk now. All the Carlisle car park, and this is Carlisle House. The telephone company was in here years ago. Now Northern Lily Barbados Limited with CMA, CGM. I think this is the freighting company or something. And the travel agency is in here as well. Mile High Travels Inc. So this part of Bridgetown is not much people will be. I've now reached Hinch Street. Another going places travel agencies here. Western Union Money Transfer is also in here as well. So this is Hinch Street now. I believe back to the new immigration department and back to the Bridgetown port and the water harbour. Then back up to Hinch Street, back to the wharf road. So this is now Prince Alfred Street or something like that. Approaching Kentucky and the Chefette restaurant. Chefette restaurant is in here, Lower Broad Street. This is Lower Broad Street and this is Kentucky restaurant here. Kentucky restaurant at Lower Broad Street. And Chefette, Lower Broad Street as well. This is St. George Street here. And this is the former Mutual Life Assurance building, which is now a part of the University of the West Indies. This is the Lower Broad Street taxi stand. At Chefette Broad Street, the Lower Broad Street taxi stand. So this is Lower Broad Street in Bridgetown. Broad Street up here now. So this is the lower part of Bridgetown, known as the western side. All here is the former Mutual Life Assurance building, which dates back to 1836, I think, or 1886. And it was, Bank of Butterfield was in there. For Citizens Bank was in here. Now the University of the West Indies has a place in there as well now. Yeah. Alright. So now approaching with the Jubilee Gardens. This is the Court Supply store here as well. Courts here. And the Jubilee Gardens here where the old Lower Green bus stand was for many years. Lower Green bus stand was here for many years until May 20th, 2003 when they moved them from there. They moved them from there and placed them down Princess Alice down the road here. Lower Green bus stand was here for many years until May 20th, 2003. So this is now a place where vendors play their trade, the old Lower Green bus stand. It's now a place where vendors play their trade. And this is the city center mall here with this multi-story car park. Yes, guys. Coming out here to St. Mary's Churchyard. St. Mary's Anglican Church. This is the old town hall building in town. And this is St. Mary's Church here in Bridgetown. St. Mary's Anglican Episcopal Church, which dates back to 1827 and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site property. Thank you guys for watching now and have a blessed morning.